The 1980s gave WWE some of its most unforgettable champions, villains, and personalities. Today, we remember the superstars from that remarkable era who have passed away, revisiting their greatest contributions and reported causes of death. Stay with us as we honor the names that helped shape WWE history. A rugged villain of professional wrestling, Bobby Duncum Sr. remained active into the 1980s, following notable runs in the WWF, AWA, and NWA. Born on August 14, 1944, the former AWA World Tag Team Champion died on January 21, 2026, aged 81. His cause of death was not publicly disclosed. During the 1980s, Siva Afi became familiar to WWF audiences through his energetic performances and distinctive Samoan wrestling style. Born on April 28, 1949, he also challenged Ric Flair for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship in 1985. Afi died on July 16, 2026, aged 77, following complications associated with diabetes. Few names defined 1980s WWE more clearly than Hulk Hogan, whose Hulkamania phenomenon and WrestleMania appearances transformed wrestling into mainstream entertainment. Born on August 11, 1953, the two-time WWE Hall of Famer died on July 24, 2025, aged 71, after suffering an acute myocardial infarction, commonly known as a heart attack. Exploding onto the 1980s WWE scene with unmatched intensity, the Ultimate Warrior became a fan favorite and defeated Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 6. Born on June 16, 1959, the former WWE champion died on April 8, 2014, aged 54, after experiencing a heart attack caused by cardiovascular disease. Instantly recognizable for his extraordinary size, Andre the Giant was one of WWE's greatest attractions throughout the 1980s. His championship match against Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 3 became a defining moment of the decade. Born on May 19, 1946, Andre died on January 28, 1993, aged 46, from heart failure. With his unmistakable voice and flamboyant presentation, Randy Savage emerged as a defining WWE superstar of the late 1980s. Known as Macho Man, he won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 4. Savage was born on November 15, 1952, and died on May 20, 2011, aged 58, following a heart attack. Known for his sharp wit and fearless charisma, Roddy Piper became one of WWE's most memorable 1980s personalities, headlining the first WrestleMania alongside Hulk Hogan. Born on April 17, 1954, the WWE Hall of Famer died on July 31, 2015, age 61, following cardiac arrest linked to high blood pressure. Curt Hennig brought technical precision and effortless confidence to WWE as Mr. Perfect, becoming one of the company's standout performers around the close of the 1980s. Born on March 28, 1958, the two-time Intercontinental Champion died on February 10, 2003, aged 44, following an accidental substance-related medical incident. Few villains stirred 1980s WWE audiences like the Iron Sheik, whose championship reign and rivalry with Hulk Hogan helped launch the Hulkamania era. Born on March 15, 1942, the Iranian-American WWE Hall of Famer died peacefully on June 7, 2023, aged 81, with his passing attributed to age-related natural causes. Breaking barriers as WWE's first deaf performer, Brian Mackney competed regularly at WWF events in Toronto during the mid-1980s. Known as Silent Brian, he also appeared for major promotions in Japan. Born on September 12, 1948, Mackney died on November 3, 2025, aged 77. His cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Audiences immediately connected with Junkyard Dog's powerful presence, trademark chain, and energetic entrance during his popular 1980s WWE run. Born on December 13, 1952, he became one of wrestling's most prominent African-American stars. Junkyard Dog died on June 1, 1998, aged 45, following injuries sustained in a traffic collision. Portraying a strict law enforcement officer, Big Boss Man arrived in WWE near the end of the 1980s and became known for his rivalry with Hulk Hogan. Born on May 2, 1963, the former tag team champion later enjoyed another successful WWE run. He died on September 22, 2004, aged 41, after a heart attack. As the powerhouse half of the Hart Foundation, Jim, the Anvil Neidhart, helped define WWE's tag team division during the late 1980s, winning championship gold alongside Bret Hart. Born on February 8, 1955, Neidhart died on August 13, 2018, aged 63, after a fall resulted in a serious brain injury. Towering over many of his opponents, King Kong Bundy became a feared WWE villain and challenged Hulk Hogan inside a steel cage at WrestleMania 2. Born on November 7, 1957, he remained closely associated with wrestling's 1980s expansion. Bundy died on March 4, 2019, aged 61, from complications related to diabetes. Covered in body hair and famous for chewing turnbuckle padding, George the Animal Steele offered one of WWE's most unusual and entertaining characters of the 1980s. Born on April 16, 1937, the WWE Hall of Famer was also remembered for pursuing Miss Elizabeth. He died on February 16, 2017, aged 79, from kidney failure. Few rivalries captured 1980s WWE as powerfully as Paul Orndorff's conflict with Hulk Hogan. Known as Mr. Wonderful, he also appeared in the main event of the first WrestleMania. Born on October 29, 1949, Orndorff died on July 12, 2021, age 71, following health complications associated with dementia. Combining confidence, athleticism, and showmanship, Rick Rude became one of WWE's prominent villains during the late 1980s. Known as Ravishing Rick Rude, he captured the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 5. Born on December 7, 1958, Rude died on April 20, 1999, aged 40, following an accidental medication-related overdose. Known for his strength and signature chain, Hercules Hernandez became a familiar presence in WWE during the late 1980s. His rivalries included Billy Jack Haynes and members of Bobby Heenan's stable. Born on May 7, 1956, Hercules died on March 6, 2004, aged 47, from cardiovascular disease. Despite his imposing size, Bam Bam Bigelow impressed WWE audiences with remarkable speed and agility during his late 1980s run. His flame-patterned head tattoo made him instantly recognizable at the inaugural Survivor Series. Born on September 1, 1961, Bigelow died on January 19, 2007, aged 45, following an accidental substance-related overdose. Long before high-flying wrestling became common, Jimmy Snuka thrilled early 1980s WWE crowds with his athletic style and celebrated leap from the steel cage at Madison Square Garden. Born on May 18, 1943, the WWE Hall of Famer died on January 15, 2017, age 73, after experiencing complications from stomach cancer. Standing nearly 7 feet tall, Big John Studd became a major WWE attraction through his memorable 1980s rivalry with Andre the Giant. He later won the 1989 Royal Rumble after returning to the company. Born on February 19, 1948, Studd died on March 20, 1995, aged 47, following Hodgkin's lymphoma. Partnering with the Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov became a prominent WWE villain and captured the Tag Team Championship at the first WrestleMania in 1985. His performances regularly drew strong reactions from American audiences. Born on October 14, 1947, Volkov died on July 29, 2018, aged 70, after experiencing complications from dehydration. Better known as Mr. Electricity, Steve Regal brought speed and technical skill to WWF programming during the mid-1980s after finding championship success in the AWA. Born on August 25, 1951, the former AWA World Tag Team Champion died on July 30, 2025, aged 73. His cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Presented as the mysterious Ugandan giant, Kamala became one of WWE's most distinctive 1980s characters, facing major stars including Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. His painted appearance and unusual ring mannerisms made him instantly recognizable. Born on May 28, 1950, Kamala died on August 9, 2020, aged 70, following cardiac arrest. Partnering with the Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov became a prominent WWE villain and captured the Tag Team Championship at the first WrestleMania in 1985. His performances regularly drew strong reactions from American audiences. Born on October 14, 1947, Volkov died on July 29, 2018, aged 70, after experiencing complications from dehydration. Better known as Mr. Electricity, Steve Regal brought speed and technical skill to WWF programming during the mid-1980s after finding championship success in the AWA. Born on August 25, 1951, the former AWA World Tag Team Champion died on July 30, 2025, aged 73. His cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Presented as the mysterious Ugandan giant, Kamala became one of WWE's most distinctive 1980s characters, facing major stars including Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. His painted appearance and unusual ring mannerisms made him instantly recognizable. Born on May 28, 1950, Kamala died on August 9, 2020, aged 70, following cardiac arrest. Partnering with the Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov became a prominent WWE villain and captured the Tag Team Championship at the first WrestleMania in 1985. His performances regularly drew strong reactions from American audiences. Born on October 14, 1947, Volkov died on July 29, 2018, aged 70, after experiencing complications from dehydration. Better known as Mr. Electricity, Steve Regal brought speed and technical skill to WWF programming during the mid-1980s after finding championship success in the AWA. Born on August 25, 1951, the former AWA World Tag Team Champion died on July 30, 2025, aged 73. His cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Presented as the mysterious Ugandan giant, Kamala became one of WWE's most distinctive 1980s characters, facing major stars including Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. His painted appearance and unusual ring mannerisms made him instantly recognizable. Born on May 28, 1950, Kamala died on August 9, 2020, age 70, following cardiac arrest. Mixing athletic ability with poetry, Lanny Poffo entertained 1980s WWE audiences, first as Leaping Lanny, and later as the Arrogant Genius. The younger brother of Randy Savage was known for reading original verses before matches. Born on December 28, 1954, Poffo died on February 2, 2023, aged 68, from heart failure. As one half of the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith brought impressive strength and athleticism to WWE's thriving 1980s tag team division. Alongside Dynamite Kid, he captured the Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 2. Born on November 27, 1962, Smith died on May 18, 2002, aged 39, following a heart attack. Arriving in WWE near the end of the 1980s, Bushwhacker Butch won over audiences with exaggerated marching, playful antics, and his partnership with Bushwhacker Luke. Their energetic entrance made the New Zealand duo instantly recognizable. Born on October 21, 1944, Butch died on April 2, 2023, aged 78, following heart and lung complications. Reinventing himself with the flamboyant, adorable persona, Adrian Adonis became one of WWE's most recognizable villains during the mid-1980s. His notable appearances included WrestleMania 3, where he faced Roddy Piper in a hair versus hair match. Born on September 15, 1953, Adonis died on July 4, 1988, aged 34, in a traffic collision. Years ahead of his time inside the ring, Dynamite Kid influenced generations with his speed, intensity, and technically demanding style. Together with Davey Boy Smith, he formed the British Bulldogs and won WWE's Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 2. Born on December 5, 1958, he died on December 5, 2018, age 60, following prolonged health complications. Making history alongside Tony Atlas, Rocky Johnson became one of WWE's first black champions when the Soul Patrol captured the Tag Team Championship in 1983. His speed and boxing-inspired offense energized early 1980s audiences. Born on August 24, 1944, Johnson died on January 15, 2020, aged 75, following a fatal cardiovascular episode. Promoted as Canada's strongest man, Dino Bravo became a prominent WWE villain during the late 1980s, frequently displaying his power alongside manager Frenchie Martin. His memorable opponents included Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. Born on August 6, 1948, Bravo died on March 10, 1993, aged 44, after being targeted in a fatal criminal attack. Already an accomplished champion by the 1980s, Pedro Morales added another milestone by capturing WWE's Intercontinental Championship and becoming the company's first Triple Crown champion. His respected career connected wrestling's earlier territorial period with its national expansion. Born on October 22, 1942, Morales died on February 12, 2019, aged 76, following complications associated with Parkinson's disease. Beyond his wrestling accomplishments, Pat Patterson became an important voice and creative figure in WWE throughout the 1980s. The inaugural Intercontinental Champion also helped develop the Royal Rumble concept that debuted in 1988. Born on January 19, 1941, Patterson died on December 2, 2020, aged 79, after liver failure complicated by additional illness. Bringing an energetic European style to WWE, Salvatore Bellomo became a familiar undercard performer during the company's rapid expansion in the 1980s. The Belgian-born wrestler frequently appeared at major venues, including Madison Square Garden. Born on June 18, 1951, Bellomo died on February 9, 2019, aged 67, following stomach cancer. Dressed in torn jeans and covered in wild hair, Moondog Spot helped create one of WWE's most unusual tag teams of the early 1980s. Alongside Moondog Rex, he captured the Tag Team Championship in 1981. Born on June 6, 1952, Spot died on November 29, 2003, aged 51, after suffering a heart attack. Transitioning from wrestler to ringside strategist, Mr. Fuji became one of WWE's most cunning managers during the 1980s. He guided prominent villains including Don Morocco and the tag team Demolition, often interfering with his trademark cane. Born on May 4, 1934, Fuji died on August 28, 2016, aged 82, from age-related natural causes. Known worldwide as the Fabulous Moolah, Lillian Ellison remained an important figure in WWE's women's division during the 1980s. She competed at the first WrestleMania and regained the Women's Championship in 1985. Born on July 22, 1923, Ellison died on November 2, 2007, aged 84, following complications from a blood clot. A pioneer whose career began decades before WWE's 1980s boom, Mae Young helped establish women's professional wrestling across North America. Although she joined WWE much later, her appearances introduced her remarkable legacy to new generations. Born on March 12, 1923, Young died on January 14, 2014, aged 90, from age-related natural causes. Entering WWE near the close of the 1980s, as the masked Blue Blazer, Owen Hart displayed the athletic skill that later made him a celebrated champion. The younger Hart brother became admired for his technical ability and humor. Born on May 7, 1965, Owen died on May 23, 1999, aged 34, in a fatal arena accident. Before becoming pallbearer in WWE, William Moody developed his managerial craft as Percy Pringle across regional promotions throughout the 1980s. He joined WWE in 1991 and became inseparable from The Undertaker's early career. Born on April 10, 1954, Bearer died on March 5, 2013, aged 58, after suffering a heart attack. Portraying a patriotic military character, CPL Kirchner became a recognizable WWE performer during the mid-1980s and developed a memorable rivalry with Nikolai Volkov. Their flag match was featured at WrestleMania 2. Born on September 7, 1957, Kirchner died on December 22, 2021, aged 64, after suffering a heart attack. Better known to WWE audiences as Ludwig Borga, Tony Halm arrived after the 1980s era and portrayed a powerful Finnish antagonist during the early 1990s. He notably ended Tatanka's long undefeated streak in 1993. Born on January 6, 1963, Halma died on January 8, 2010, aged 47, from a firearm-related injury. Wearing his trademark black glove and cowboy hat, Blackjack Mulligan remained a formidable wrestling attraction into the 1980s, including appearances for WWE in 1986 and 1987. His imposing Western persona influenced later generations of heavyweight performers. Born on November 25, 1942, Mulligan died on April 7, 2016, aged 73, following prolonged health complications. Arriving in WWE as The Natural, Butch Reed became a powerful late 1980s villain under the management of Slick. He competed in the first Royal Rumble and appeared at WrestleMania 3 and 4 before later finding tag team success elsewhere. Born on July 11, 1954, Reed died on February 5, 2021, aged 66, following a heart attack. By blending Japanese wrestling with Mexican lucha libre, Gran Hamada helped shape the fast-paced style that influenced professional wrestling throughout the 1980s and beyond. He also held WWF-affiliated lightweight championships, promoted in Mexico. Born on November 27, 1950, Hamada died on February 15, 2025, aged 74. His cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Few wrestlers embodied working-class charisma like Dusty Rhodes, whose interviews and emotional performances made him a defining star beyond WWE during the 1980s. He joined WWE near the decade's end, bringing his celebrated American Dream persona to a wider audience. Born on October 12, 1945, Rhodes died on June 11, 2015, aged 69, from kidney failure. Recognized for his wild appearance and intensely physical style, Bruiser Brody became one of professional wrestling's most influential international attractions during the 1980s. Although not a regular WWE performer that decade, his work shaped many future heavyweight wrestlers. Born on June 18, 1946, Brody died on July 17, 1988, aged 42, following a fatal backstage attack. From the commentary desk, Gorilla Monsoon supplied the voice of countless WWE moments throughout the 1980s, working memorably alongside Jesse Ventura and Bobby Heenan. A respected former wrestler, he helped audiences understand each match through clear analysis and distinctive expressions. Born on June 4, 1937, Monsoon died on October 6, 1999, aged 62, from heart failure. Representing polished professionalism, Nick Bockwinkel ruled the AWA during much of the 1980s through intelligent interviews, technical skill, and multiple World Heavyweight Championship reigns. Although not a regular WWE performer, he influenced many stars from that era. Born on December 6, 1934, Bockwinkel died on November 14, 2015, aged 80, following prolonged health complications. Wrestling barefoot against many established names, Rudy Diamond became a familiar supporting performer on WWF television during the early and mid-1980s. He faced stars including the Iron Sheik, Paul Orndorff, and Big John Studd, and entered the 1986 King of the Ring tournament. Born on May 9, 1959, Diamond died on March 8, 2025, age 65, from cancer. With his sharp insults and trademark cane, Classy Freddie Blassie became one of WWE's most entertaining managers throughout the 1980s. He guided prominent villains including the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov, accompanying them at the first WrestleMania. Born on February 8, 1918, Blassie died on June 2, 2003, aged 85, from multiple organ failure. Bringing elegance and emotional depth to WWE programming, Miss Elizabeth became one of the most recognizable personalities of the late 1980s. As Randy Savage's manager, she played central roles in the Mega Powers storyline and WrestleMania 5. Born on November 19, 1960, Elizabeth died on May 1, 2003, aged 42, following an accidental substance-related overdose. These superstars helped make 1980s WWE an unforgettable era for wrestling fans. Their performances and personalities remain part of the memories they created. Which superstar do you remember most? Share your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more stories about wrestling's greatest names.